Hello. So, I'm sure if you played Skyblock yesterday, you might have noticed that NPCs were disabled for a little bit. And this button is also disabled, um, and so is this button. And, you know, you might be wondering why, and it's because, you know, I was bored. You know, I was doing Tarantula Slayer, then I got bored, so I came here, you know, I was just messing around. I bought arrows. And I was like, oh, what's this button do? And it makes a funny little sound. I mean, I like those sounds, right? The sound it makes, I liked it. So I just held one and, you know, it just stored my item, and I'm like, what? Now, originally, I didn't notice at first. I actually went to do something for about half an hour. Or no, wait. No, for like 15 minutes. Right? Something like that. But then when I came back, I was like, what? Where's my sting? And, you know, I genuinely thought I, like, had a fucking maniac episode or something and just decided to throw my sting to the void and replace it with an iron sword. So I'm like, I retraces all my steps. Eventually I get to here. I'm like, the dungeon. I'm like, okay, how the hell can this be wiped? So I used my bow, and then I began doing this, and then my mosquito bow disappeared. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I go to the forums, and I'm like, yo, guys, just a heads up, don't be fucking around with NPCs. You're gonna get your shit wiped. And I make a YouTube video, and I make a bug report. And then it turns out people decide to start abusing it, and I'm like, look, I genuinely did not think there was a way to abuse it, because it's just wiping the item. How can you abuse it? But of course, there's stuff like spawn eggs, and name tags, and horse armor. So, I didn't exactly really think about that. I kind of was just worried about people and getting their items wiped, because I don't want people to get their items wiped. I think I had to have my 800 mil sting wiped. I don't think anyone else should have 800 mil items just vanish and with no refund, right? Well, maybe I get a refund, right, guys? Anyway, so that was just kind of the point of me sharing it. I really never intended for it to get abused. I wouldn't have shared it, if I'm being honest, if the bug reports actually get looked at. I've made so many bug reports. I mean, I made that one bug report about that phishing bug on the alpha network, and it came over to the main network. With, like, my forum post, a YouTube video. I mean, I had so much evidence, it doesn't matter. So, you know, that doesn't really excuse me sharing it, but it's kind of just like, well, I knew that it would take a bit for it to get fixed, so I could warn people and be like, yo, be careful, right? Be careful with NPCs. Be careful. And, you know, maybe people don't get their items wiped. So, yeah, it's about all I really wanted to say. I'm sorry to the admins. You know, I'm sorry people who were mad at me when I got the NPC disabled. And you can't disable fishing bag. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, about it. See ya.